Hey guys, it's me, Albert. I'm back here playing Godzilla Monster of Monsters. If you recall, last time, me and Brantley played this game, and we actually recorded a second part to that Let's Play, and then his video capture card ate the Let's Play. So it did not get recorded properly. It was all jarbled and gungled up. So I'm like, I like this game a lot. I mean, Godzilla, I was a little skeptical at first, because I don't know, it didn't strike me the right way the first time I played it. But I've gotten into it really a lot since then. I've just been playing it just in my spare time, just like, hop in some Godzilla, Monster of Monsters, just when I'm stressed or whatever. And it's so much fun. So I'm here recording Let's Play by myself, unfortunately. I know it's not as much fun without him to comment and whatnot. But I'm just going to punch some stuff and kick some stuff and breathe fire at some stuff as Godzilla, and occasionally maybe as Mothra. Mothra kind of sucks, though. But, look at this guy. Look how awesome he is. He's just like, yeah, I took that level. No issues. He's gonna fight these guys here in a second. Mothra's cool because she can fly over the level. She doesn't have any issues at all with actually interacting with the level. But, Godzilla, look at this, look at this. He just, okay, well see, I'm getting hit now. I'm proving myself wrong. Godzilla's awesome, though. His fire breath is amazing as an attack. Mothra sucks against the other monsters, like, she just sucks it up. There's nothing else to say about that except she's awful. She's decent against the levels, but you gotta beat the whole thing with both of them anyway, so why would you not play through with Godzilla anyway? Kind of a weird mechanic that you have to, like, why even have both monsters if you're gonna make us beat the game with both of them? I'm not cool with that. I'm gonna whine. I love this thing. Love this thing. Look at this. It's like a weird alien mushroom deal. Just spits these other smaller weird alien mushroom deals at you. The art in this is amazing. Just incredible what they pull off, like with the Nintendo 64 graphics and how they've designed this game to look. It's really neat. I was put off by the chessboard arrangement as well at first. Like the first time I played through this, I was like, what is up with this weird chessboard and its hex? Which takes a little bit getting used to with an NES controller because obviously you've only got the 4 cardinal directions. Yes, I will fight the enemy. I will fight Godzilla. But I first have to go through the level. But once you get used to it, it's actually no problem at all. You just hold down the, say if you want to go to the down and right, you just hold down and right together and it's cool. No issues at all. It's a little bit weird for an NES game, though. It takes some getting used to. It's like it's trying to do more than what the controller's really good at. I punched a volcano just there. You see that? Punched a volcano in the mouth, and the volcano gave up because I'm Godzilla. That's how cool this game is. Like, where else in gaming are you going to find a volcano punching mechanic? It just doesn't exist. Because no other game has Godzilla in it like this. Just like, oh yeah, just punch. Yeah. Not only did I punch it, it was so badly defeated, it gave me health. It's like, not only have I died, I'm going to release a little rocket for you to drink and, get health back from. I wonder what are these dragon things that are in the ground? They're like earthworms, but they breathe fire? I don't know the Godzilla mythos well enough to know if this is a part of it, but it's kind of freaky. And then you have these other phoenix-looking things that are actually made out of fire? And what's up with that? I'm very skeptical this actually takes place within the Godzilla universe. Stupid little homing missiles. They don't do anything, they just annoy you and fly around the screen. They haven't even hit me yet. Come on, hit me! These orbital platforms coming in. Penis ships flying overhead. Godzilla doesn't even care. He's like, I'm good. You guys are all going to drop health anyway. That's how hardcore Godzilla is. Mothra has to fly over this stuff. Godzilla's like just walking through it, doesn't even notice it. He's just like, oh yeah, there was a phoenix thing. I just punched out like 8 of y'all. What's the big deal? I'll punch you out, Mr. Orbital Platform. Punch, punch. You can't jump that high. Godzilla, realistically, this is like half Godzilla's height he's able to jump. He shouldn't be able to jump at all. How can he do that? Just like boing, boing, boing. But whatever. You accept it because it's Godzilla, right? Now I'm going to fight this guy, Godzilla. This guy is cool. I love this guy's design. Just like a giant space squid thing. Don't attack me. You're a wuss. I can easily defeat you. I can if you stop hitting me. I jump and hit you in your bladder or whatever this part of the squid is. Boosh with the fire breath! Yeah. Yeah. Take that. You're not gonna win. Look, I'll just sit here. Look at my life, Gezira. Look at my life bar compared to yours. You are no match for me. I am gonna breathe fire at you and you're gonna die. See? You're gonna come back for the next level somehow, because I mean realistically that makes sense, like they always come back for the next movie, but still. Oh yeah, now Mogura is gonna take a shot. Mogura is like, no, I can take him. You can't take me, Mogura. I know you think you got more life, but you don't, because boosh! Now we've leveled the playing field, and I'm just gonna bitch you with my tail, just bob, bob, bob. Just hit you. Just hit you. I'm just gonna keep hitting you. I'm just gonna keep hitting you. Yeah. Just stand there and take it. Take it like a punk. Because that's what you are. You're a punk, Mogura. You have a drill for a mouth. You can't beat Godzilla. Godzilla laughs in your face. He just sits here and tail lashes you the whole time. You gonna do something? You gonna do something? No, you're not gonna do something. You know this is what you deserve, Mogura. Nobody knows who you are. You're like half robot, half weird alien thing with a drill face. Nobody likes you, Mogura. You're gonna die. You see that? I'm just gonna breathe fire for no reason. I didn't even need to do that. I didn't need to breathe fire at you, but I did because you suck. Yeah. This guy, Varen. Nobody likes Varen. I don't like Varen. Screw Varen. He just takes forever to kill. Anyway, I'm gonna play this level now. Oh, these things coming up out of the ground for no reason. I don't even know what that's supposed to be, but it's weird. Like, I want to see the movie of this game. I want to see, like, the weird Tim Burton directed, or maybe somebody good, not Tim Burton, Guillermo del Toro, right? Guillermo del Toro has the kaiju thing down. He has, like, the weird aesthetic thing down. He needs to come up with a movie, Godzilla Monster of Monsters, where Godzilla fights, like, these weird phoenixes that come out of fireballs and shoot rockets of health at you when you kill them. Totally would be the awesome. Stay away from this, Tim Burton. I don't want it. No Michael Bay either. Michael Bay, you need to get on directing the Dino Wars movie. Like, now. Where is my Dino Wars movie? Oh, this rocket sucks. No! Oh, I hate that rocket so much. That rocket right there is the worst enemy in the game. It will take your health down so much in so little time. The only way to, like, avoid it is if you, when you see it coming, you, like, jump, because it tries to follow you, right? But every second that it's contacting your character, your player character, it's doing damage. And if it pushes you back across the screen, like, blah, 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 like all the way back, like it will, you can instantly die from one rocket. That guy is a bastard. He's not even nice. He's not even nice to people. He should be ashamed of himself and his attitude. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Rocket, get your act together. Like, you are no match for Godzilla. What do you think you're doing? Boosh! And neither are you, Varen. I'm going to start tail whipping you again. See, the tail whip does not work on Varen. Varen doesn't care about the tail whip. Get back. Get back. Yeah. Punch, punch, punch. Ah! Varen will actually do you some damage. But not too bad. This is actually kind of a creepy character. I don't know for sure. Again, not a big Godzilla mythos watcher. So I haven't seen all the movies. I've not seen the movie with Varen in it. Yeah, I'm going to fight you again. I'm going to take you down. Yes, I will fight Varen. But just, he seems just nasty and spiteful, and like, look at his design. He's got all those spikes off his back. I know Godzilla has spikes, but his spikes are cool. They're like Stegosaurus spikes, right? Like, Varen's just like, no, I'm mean. I don't like you. You were more popular than me in high school, and I'm purple, and you get to be like blue-colored on the game anyway. So no, I'm going to beat you up, Godzilla, but Godzilla beat you up, Varen. Look at you, you're like, oh, I've died by hubris. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens when you're Varen, because you suck. Alright, I'm going to play as Mothra now, because we have to get both of these guys across the map, which is dumb. Just fly over. Doesn't even matter. Just boop, 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 boop. Mothra's cool because she's got the long range attacks, like, all the time. Godzilla's main attacks are kicking and punching, which are, you know, whatever. They're cool, they're super powerful. But it's neat that Mothra just, like, with these things, you can shoot them before they even turn into the regular phoenixes and start shooting at you. Ah, stupid UFO. Where are they getting all these UFOs from, by the way? Like an infinite supply of UFOs. What is the, like, war industry like on these planets? It must be ridiculous. People must be overtaxed to the max. They're like, we've got to go fight Godzilla, and people are like, no! How about we have a libertarian party? And they're like, you die. Because they have, like, King Ghidorah, right? And King Ghidorah comes and just tells them all what to do because he's a king. He's a dictator. Like, down with Ghidorah. Let's have, you know, Prime Minister Ghidorah or something. Doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? No. Ah, this level is the weirdest thing. You have all... First of all, in the background, you have this giant tentacle monster. What is up with that? He's just frozen. He's like part of the background. There's more of him too. But he's just sitting there like, you know, giant tentacle monsters, whatever. Maybe we're the sleeping old ones. Who even knows? There's a huge Cthulhu mythos background to this that seems like... But yeah, you have him in the background. And then you're fighting the other smaller tentacle monsters who are just annoying. I mean, they're not even difficult enemies, but... And like these little tiny UFO-looking things that may not be UFOs, who can even tell? It's just weird. This whole design of this game is super weird. Guillermo del Toro, where's my movie of this game? It needs to happen. Alright, watch this. Look, this is going to be super hard. Oh wait, no it isn't. I just flew right past that because I'm Mothra. That's why Mothra is kinda awesome. She's not really awesome, but she pretends to be awesome around Godzilla. She wants to impress him. I think Mothra's got a crush on Godzilla, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, she's always like, you know, fighting him and stuff, but really we know they actually kind of have a thing for each other. And then they, like, in the end, they make up and they defend the Earth from the giant alien forces. You know how it is. Like, Godzilla pulls her wings and puts them in the inkwell on his desk when she sits in front of him. It's kind of embarrassing, actually. It's like, guys, you think that you're being secretive, but we know. We know what you're all about. This is nothing new. I don't even want to know how they, like, get it on when they get it on. Mothra and Godzilla, that's just creepy. Don't even tell me, like, that's too weird, too, because if you think that's too weird, you haven't seen Godzilla, alright? Like, we have Biollante in Godzilla, where somebody fuses a rose with, like, a dead little girl's DNA, and then also Godzilla's cells. No! Like, there is no too weird for Godzilla. I don't want to hear about it. And Japanese people have issues. They invented Transformers Kiss Players. Don't look it up. I've only heard of it. It's super weird. Like, you think, like, oh yeah, tentacle porn and stuff. Like, no! It goes deeper. It goes deeper than that. Sometimes I wonder, like, what do they sit around and talk about, like, as a Japanese people, like, what is wrong with these Americans? Always, like, toting guns around and stuff. Like, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with the fact that I have, like, 3 guns on my person right now, Japanese people? You don't know. I might have. I probably don't. I don't, actually. That's a total lie. They think that we're weird for toting all of our guns, and we don't even have all that many guns. It's just in our movies. Maybe they don't actually have tentacle monsters, like, doing porn stuff over there. What if that happened? Can you imagine that? Like, it's all a big sham? Like, they don't actually exist? Tentacle monsters and the porn and stuff? Shut up, little space missile guy. Boop. Like, so many people's lives would be lies. This does not exist, by the way. These giant guys that come out of the ground. Not a real thing. At least I hope not. This is a terrifying nightmare world. It's just wrong. Why are are the mountains in the background here on fire? Are the mountains on fire? Is that what's going on? Because that's what it looks like. This is supposed to be Mars. Maybe it's just that they're red, but, like, why are they flashing red? See what I'm saying? There's no sense to this. There's no sense to that at all. It's not actually on Mars any more than the Earth stuff was on Earth. This is some crazy, horrifying alternate dimension. I mean, think about how big Mothra and Godzilla are, too, compared to all this stuff. All of this stuff is gigantic things that would just instantly kill you. Who wants to deal with that? Nobody wants to deal with that. Like, in Godzilla movies, you get, like, you know, we'll get maybe 3 or 4 monsters at most. Sometimes a little bit more. Nobody ever wants to put this many monsters together. This is ridiculous. What are these little firefly things too? They're actually made of fire and they fly. So, you know, fireflies. They're like flitting around and sort of doing their thing with who even knows what. It's weird. It's my main thesis here. This game is super creepy but awesome as also. Go, get your scaled. There we go. Beep boop. I won that level. No, I didn't. It's weird that the length of these levels is kind of random. You can't tell. Like, some of them end up being pretty short and some of them are, like, super long. And I have not played the game long enough yet to know which ones are which. By instinct, anyway. Yeah, health rockets! Health rockets are the bomb. This little guy. This little sperm fire thing. Little fire sperms are shooting at me. Those are weird. Everything's phallic in this. Now that I notice it. The phallic spaceship, the little sperms are shooting at me. I guess the little fireballs could be ovaries. Maybe we have equal opportunity sort of genitalia imagery. Look at that! Look at the little fire sperm. Who knew that Phoenix shot fire sperm at you? Mothra has none of it though. Mothra doesn't want your fire sperm. She only wants Godzilla's fire sperm. She's a one monster woman. She says, take that, I will burn away your fire sperm. They will be dead. But I will take your health rockets. Just like Black Widow's spiders. Die! There we go. There we go, he died. Look at these little orbs that are flying at me too. Who knows what those are supposed to be? Like, in-game, all this stuff is terrifying. Somebody wrote the Godzilla Monster Creepypasta, which is really interesting, about a guy who finds the haunted, you know, cartridge of Godzilla Monsters or whatever. And that's all good. The actual game is horrifying in and of itself. You don't need the creepypasta. Just play the game. You'll get freaked out. Yeah, I'll go ahead and finish with Mothra. Why not? Boop. Oh, I thought that was going to be... Usually these things turn into fireballs. Okay. Well, that's a waste. See, Godzilla has to wait to go through all this stuff. Mothra can just fly over top of it. So she's kind of cool in beating the levels, but the fact that Godzilla has to go in front of her and clear out all the giant monsters kind of makes that point moot. It's like, well, great, yes, you're great at beating the levels, Mothra, but it doesn't do me any good from a strategy point of view, because Godzilla still has to go and, like, his little tiny baby steps, because Mothra takes, like, 4 steps compared to Godzilla, where she just, you know, he just sort of jumps, you know, she jumps 4 or 5 at one time. Godzilla's like, nope, 2 spaces and I gotta stop. It's like, well, dude, why am I waiting for you? Ah, bastards. Your mother and your father were not married. Die! Actually, I don't know why you should be ashamed of that. That's not your fault. Whee! This is more fun than it should be. Boom! Gotcha. What is this, too? Like, somebody designed this whole big wall of things to shoot at me. This is like the Death Star. This is like, oh my gosh, this is the Death Star! Mothra and Godzilla have crossed over with Star Wars, you guys. I didn't even realize it until just now. Holy crap. This is the crossover that no one knew they wanted, but everyone secretly wanted. Yes. Godzilla's got to exist somewhere in Star Wars, right? Ah, come on, Mothra. Man up, or woman up, or whatever you are. You're a girl, aren't you? That's sexist. Bo. No, no, no. There we go. Die. Man, this thing's open for like 2 seconds. It's only vulnerable when it's open. And that's super frustrating. Yeah. I'm just killing all kinds of stormtroopers here. This is like an alternate universe Star Wars. They got rid of all those. I mean, it's all fake anyway now, right? Because the canon has been expunged. They took the slate, wiped the slate of Star Wars clean. They're like, no, We can't have any more of this EU stuff. It's weird. All you people in the European Union, and then they're like, no, sir, we didn't mean the European Union. We meant the extended universe. And they're like, oh, crap. Well, we've already kind of outlawed it, so, yeah, extended universe is what we meant. Super inappropriate. Die! Oh, no, 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 don't die. Gothra, don't die. I need some of these healths. Come on, health! Health rockets! Boom! There we go. Woo! Yeah, I can make it through the next one. I made it through the monster level. Yes, I will move to the next field. Yes, I will. Alright, Godzilla. Do your thing. Do your giant blue stomping thing! Boom, 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 boom. Punch that volcano! Volcano! Punch, punch, punch! That's a reference to Jet Jaguar. I don't know if you noticed that. Godzilla definitely wants none of your sperms, and definitely not in his mouth, sir. He will punch you to death. You don't get your fire sperms in Godzilla's mouth. He is not amused. Sometimes he'll just kick you. He'll just kick you in the... whatever this giant phallic jumping up and down fire thing is. That's what he thinks. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I gotta pause. What's the pause? How did that happen? Godzilla, no! What do I do? Help! This is an emulator! This isn't supposed to happen! It's not acceptable! I don't have anything to do. I can't see. I don't even know if I'm still being attacked. I don't even know if I should save. Well, I guess that's the end of the Godzilla Monsters Let's Play for this week. I was so awesome at the game that it crashed. You know what I'm talking about. This is pretty freaky though. I wonder if I keep watching if something scary will happen. Nope. What is this 5188819 number? How did this happen? What did I do? God, I blame you, Nintendo, and to a lesser extent, Toho. Although, actually, I'm not using a Nintendo product because it's an emulator, so... just Toho. Godzilla was awesome, and you crashed him. This is the only way you could beat Godzilla was by crashing the game. It's not fair.